Rob. Bring him here. I'll watch him.
I don't want him here.
But Daddy wants to see him.
Yeah, but I don't want Blue to see him like this. Tubes and stuff will scare him.
He'll be okay. I just think it'll help.
Thanks, but I'm gonna see you later.
And that was a bit from Queen Sugar, the new scripted drama series created by filmmaker Ava DuVernay, premiering Tuesday on OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. The series follows 3 siblings who return to their family's sugarcane farm in Louisiana after their father dies. And joining us now to discuss is one of the stars, actress Rutina Wesley, who plays Nova. Welcome, Rutina. So great to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Nova and her place in the world of Queen Sugar.
Nova is your modern day woman. I like to call her a beautiful mess because she's a little bit of everything. She's an avid journalist, activist. She cares about her world community as well as the Black community. She does a little bit of dealing on the side of marijuana. She uses it for healing as well. So people in the community look to her. I also liken her to Mark Ruffalo's character in Spotlight. Oh. She is, I believe, that journalist, reporter that people will entrust their stories to because they know that you will do right by their truth.
Right.
And she does do right by her truth, but she also gets kind of caught up in it because there's a fine line of, how do I tell this story? And also, how do I tell it right so that I can actually maybe bring about some change in the world? So she kind of has a little battle there as things sort of come up for her.
And it seems like all of the characters in this series are complicated, nuanced human beings. Mm-hmm. So as an actress, is it challenging to approach a character like that, to sort of untangle her motivations?
Yeah, she's the most challenging character I've played to date. I've been poked and prodded in every way. I feel like all the tools I learned at Evansville and Juilliard that I had and didn't even know I had, I've used, as well as just, you know, taking the material and being in the South and stepping on the sugarcane field and feeling the energy has really fueled me as an actor. And it's such a talented cast. And Ava cast for spirit. Yeah. And so we all kind of fit together really nicely. And so what you're seeing on screen is a true family connection. Don Leanne and I actually went to Juilliard together. So we had a sisterhood before the show started, so.
What is it like working with Ava? Obviously, this is a highly anticipated project. She was the director of Selma, as everyone knows. What is her directing style like?
Ava is, I would say, she's definitely the actor's director. And what I mean by that is she knows how to get the results that she needs, but it's like she lets you find it. She knows how to get you to the place where you need to be, and that's a safe place. So from the first day on set, it was about, we're serving the story, we're gonna collaborate here, and we're gonna create, have fun, go.
Right.
So you could try anything, you could fail, get up, try again, and there was always love there. Her and Oprah and all of our producers and writing team always kind of had their hands out like, we're here for you, we have you, just go ahead and serve the story. And so we were all really able to soar, I feel, as an ensemble. Right. You don't always get that, so that was really nice.
And this whole project is female-led, correct? Mm-hmm. What is that experience like? Does it change anything, the dynamic in any way?
You know, I love our male directors.
Yeah,
they're amazing. But having an incredibly, you know, all-female directorial team has been something that is unheard of. I don't think it's ever happened. And there's an incredible sensitivity that a woman can bring to a set, but just as powerful, just as smart, creative as any male counterpart would be. What I loved about them all is that they didn't come in trying to put their stamp on our show. It was more like, what story are we telling here and how can we help to serve this story? Right. And they each did it very differently, but amazingly, and I loved them all, would work with them all again. And it was quite a beautiful experience for us all to feel like, wow, this can be done, and these women are just as good as any of our other directors that we have out
Absolutely.
There. So. Yeah.
Now, the South is a big part of Queen Sugar.
Yes.
Set in the South, set in Louisiana. You yourself did not grow up in the South, but you say your father is from Louisiana. Is that right?
Yes, and my dad is from Tallulah, Louisiana. And I've never been, so I need to go down there. But yeah, that's where I think a little bit of my twang comes into play.
Did you ask him any questions about certain things, or?
You know, my dad, yeah, he said he was actually born on a plantation, my dad was actually. And he has had an incredible life down there in the South, and he was just think for him, he was just like, just take it in, baby. There's a lot of energy there to help guide you. You're right where you need to be, you know? And so I just kind of just was still and just took it in, and then we would just do our scenes. But it really does help fuel you, because you can feel it. There is something mystique about New Orleans, about the history that's passed through that state. So it's amazing.
I believe it. Now, of course, you were also in True Blood, another amazing series set in the South. We all loved you on that show. Tell us, what are some of the experiences from that series that stand out for you?
You know, unlike like this Queen Sugar, it was a family atmosphere. I mean, even for the 7 years, the 7 blessed years that we were on, we all really loved each other. We still came to work in that 7th season like ready for work and really happy to be there. And these are people with families and other things to do. We were working 18-hour days, but we loved it.
Yeah.
And it was highly fantastical and crazy and fangs and black eyes and people running around.
It was a great series.
It was great.
I loved it. Do you find that the True Blood fans are still really loyal? They strike me as a loyal bunch.
They're loyal.
And a little nuts.
The Trubies. Yes. People still call me Tara. They'll scream Tara down the street. They're like, hey, could you just bite me? Wait, let me see your teeth. Wait, let me see your eyes. You know, they really, think they live vicariously through us, and I love that. I love that because it was a very, the stakes were really high on that show. So for people to latch on to that, I thought it was kind of amazing, because I really got to be sort of big and broad on that, and it was a lot of fun. So
what a great adventure, and you're off on a new one. Rutina Wesley, thank you so much for coming to talk to us.
Thank you.